But there was this like one, two lines that he said. I just don't have words to explain this scene to you guys. Hi guys and welcome to the vlog. So today is my day off and I thought I should start reading a new book. So currently I am not reading any physical copy. So a few days back only I completed a book called My Lady Jane. It was very good. I enjoyed it so much. And just yesterday I finished one audiobook called as 11 Minutes by Paulo Coelho. Again, it was very good, but I am still processing my thoughts on it and on the hitting. But yeah, it was a good book. Okay, so today is finally the day when I start reading The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. So I got this book like last year, just to just to know what the hype is all about, because I could see this book all over Bookstagram and like booktube, and people are loving it, and I am not much into contemporary romance, but I surely want to explore more books in it, and I hope I like this book. Okay, so I haven't like read any reviews or watched any videos on this book, so I do not know what the plot of this book is. So yes, I am going to dive directly into the book and let's see if I like it. So I will be updating um, once in a while reading it. So yes, finally I'm gonna start reading this book. Okay, so I am flying through the book. I have already finished like three chapters. That is 64 or 65 pages something, and it is very interesting to read. So we have the main character called as Olive. She is like third year PhD candidate, and she. Okay, so the plot, the initial plot is very complicated, and I will try to explain it. So Olive has a best friend called as Anne. So Olive was dating Jeremy. Like she went on like 3-4 dates with Jeremy, but things did not work out. But the thing was, Anne and Jeremy had some things for each other. But after Olive and Jeremy broke up, Anne was feeling quite hesitated to approach Jeremy because uh, Jeremy is Olive's ex. So that was a bit weird for both of them, but they both had a thing for each other. And Olive tried to explain and it's okay if she date Jeremy, but Anne did not. So, in order to prove that she has no feelings for Jeremy, Olive tells that she is going on a date, but she is in a lab working, and Anne happens to be there, like near that lab. So Olive ends up kissing her professor, that is Dr. Adam, and Anne sees that, and she tells that she was on a date with this doctor, like this professor Adam. So Adam does not take this lightly. He tells Olive that he will file a complaint against her, because the kiss wasn't with his consent. But things kind of settle between these two, and they are fake dating now. So yes, it is quite interesting. So that is what I have read up till now, and with the speed that I'm going into this book, I am guessing I might finish this book today itself. But yes, let's see how it goes, and I will update you in a while. So, okay, so quick reading update while I am having my tea. So I am 136 pages into, yeah, the love hypothesis, and I do not know, like few things are happening in the book, but I don't really feel that they excite me. So yes, there are few more encounters between Olive and Adam. So Olive is a very likable character. She is very happy, positive, optimistic, and she is very very dedicated towards the project that she is working on. But Adam, on the other hand, I do not know. I He feels very forced at some times, and there is I do not know whether he is grumpy, and I think he's supposed to be grumpy. I think there is a start to the romance as of now, but it feels one-sided, from Olive's side, and maybe it is because the story is told from the perspective of Olive, so that might be the reason. I must remind you that I am not much into contemporary romance. I haven't read many of them, so I do not know if I enjoy it up till now. But surely I want to know how things go between these two, and definitely I am expecting some sort of chemistry between these characters, which I haven't I'm not feeling that as of now. So yes, let's read more and find out. Hello. So this is several days after I last shot that clip. So that very night I felt sick. So I was sick for 2-3 days. But within that span, I couldn't shoot. I couldn't shoot my video, but I ended up finishing The Love Hypothesis. And I think this was a very good companion when I was sick during that time. So this I really liked this book. Okay, so I liked it, but I did not love it. But I just want to discuss so many things about this book. So yes, there was a time when I was, not very much invested into the book. But after few chapters, I think after the half of the book was finished, it just took off for me. There was a spicy scene which was so good. So talking about Adam, many people say that he is their favorite book boyfriend, and I did not understand that until there was one moment. Of course, there was a spicy scene where I really liked Adam, but there was this 1-2 lines that he said, and I just felt for Adam. So I'm gonna read you. So there is, I don't want to spoil that moment, but something bad happens to Olive, and Adam just takes, just a stand for Olive. So he says to the other character Tom, he says, "I'm gonna kill you." He gritted out, little more than growl. "If you say another word about the woman I love, if you look at her, if you even think about her, I am going to fucking kill you." My God, this scene. Uh, I just don't have words to explain this scene to you guys. Oh my God. At that very moment, I felt something for Adam. Just the way he took stand for his girl. And I loved that scene. So, okay, so the next thing might be a spoiler, but I just want to share this. So as we are reading this from the perspective of Olive, so we after a certain point, just she just realizes that she has fallen in love with Adam, but she do not want to confess that due to some reason. But after a certain point, there is this revelation that Adam already had a crush on Olive since 3 years. That was such a sweet revelation to me that, I just got butterflies at that moment when you know you are liking this guy, but he already loves you. That is so so sweet. And yes, yes, many of the things are very predictable when they decide, okay, we will fake date and just show it to everyone that we are dating, but ending up falling in love with each other, which is very predictable. You know that it will happen, but you know that doesn't disappoint you. Somewhere in your heart you just know that this will happen and you are happy about it, and that is what I think I felt about this like trope. So I really like the setting of this book. It takes place in this university. There is sort of age gap between the two characters, that is professor and a student relationship. Not technically her professor, but yeah, there was not just just fluffy romance thing going on. There was a very good medical like background to these, and the way they connected over just talking technical medical terms, which I most of the things I did not understand, but I liked it. I love it when the characters are a bit nerdy, and they are passionate about things. And the overall plot also was very interesting. So I was curious to know what happens next. Like I felt were too cheesy for my taste, the way they call each other smartass every now and then. But yes, that is fine. Overall, it did give me butterflies, and definitely it was a very good change for me, and definitely I am going to read more contemporary romance after reading this. Usually I watch a lot of rom-com movies, so I think that is the reason why I liked this book. Yes, this was a very good start for into the contemporary romance. So after this book I just want to read every other romance books. I think I'm entering into that phase. So if you have any recommendation, put them into the comment section. These days I am binge watching Haley Pham's videos, and I'm getting a lot of suggestions about romance books. So yes, definitely I have few books on my mind which I want to read. So definitely I like this book. If you want a change, if you want just don't want to read anything heavy, if you like to read like a good sweet romance, just fluffy romance, then definitely read this book. And I just just know now that why people like this book, and it's a good book. So just read it. If you have read the book Love Hypothesis, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. So yes, that is it for the video, and I just know that this isn't like a proper reading vlog, but next time I will try my best to give a more detailed like reading vlog. Um, until then, if you have watched this video till here, I just forgot that. If you have watched this video till here, make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and yes, I'll see you next time. Bye.